Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
Tiffany Stratton challenged a current champion to a match. Nick Aldis made the match official, which didn't please this champion. Chelsea Green has proven herself to be one of the most entertaining stars on the WWE roster. Her entertaining antics won her over with the fans, eventually leading to her becoming the Women's United States champion. However, her mouth always seems to get her in trouble. Tonight on SmackDown, Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus kicked off the show. While they were addressing the crowd, Chelsea Green thought it was the right time to interrupt them. She called the segment a snooze fest and mocked them for wearing the same jersey. She even insulted her home country, Canada, and said she was proud to represent the USA as its champion. Tiffany Stratton heard enough of this and challenged her to a match. Green tried to run away from the match, but Trish told Nick Aldis to send a referee if he thought this match was a good idea. The Women's United States champion screamed at Aldis not to send out a referee, but he didn't pay heed to her. It looks like Chelsea Green's mouth landed her in hot water again this week, but it made for a funny segment. The atmosphere in the arena was electric as the crowd buzzed with excitement. It was a moment of unpredictability, one that would echo throughout the WWE universe for years to come. The camera cut to the ring where Nick Aldis, the SmackDown general manager, stood in his signature tailored suit, looking every bit the authoritative figure he had become over the past few months. The spotlight dimmed, and the sound of thunderous footsteps echoed through the arena. As the crowd settled, the unmistakable sound of Toxic by Britney Spears blared through the speakers, signaling the arrival of the reigning SmackDown Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. The entire arena was on their feet, the buzz turning into deafening cheers and jeers. Ripley strutted down the ramp, her confidence oozing from every step. She was the epitome of dominance in WWE, a force that no one had been able to dethrone, and she wasn't about to let anyone forget that. Ripley climbed into the ring, towering over Aldis, who had an authoritative expression etched across his face. The two shared a brief but intense stare, before Aldis reached for the mic. He wasn't just the general manager, he was in charge. However, tonight, something was off. Ripley could sense it, and it made her even more dangerous. Nick Aldis raised the microphone to his lips. "Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here tonight to witness greatness. Rhea Ripley, the dominant champion, continues to reign supreme over the SmackDown Women's division." The crowd erupted into applause, their admiration for Ripley clear, but Aldis wasn't done yet. "But tonight," he continued, "we have a situation that no one expected. A challenge. One that could shake things up in the most unexpected way." Ripley narrowed her eyes, her lips curling into a smirk as she crossed her arms. She had no idea what Aldis was going on about, but she could tell something big was about to go down. Suddenly, the arena lights flickered and the music hit. A different kind of energy swept through the air as Tiffany Stratton, the blonde bombshell with a reputation for rising to the occasion, appeared at the top of the ramp. She confidently strode down the aisle, a look of determination on her face. The crowd, caught off guard, murmured in disbelief. Stratton had only recently made her presence known in SmackDown, and the idea of her challenging Ripley for the championship was a shocking development. Stratton reached the ring and stood face to face with the reigning champion, her eyes burning with intensity. Without hesitation, she grabbed the mic from Aldis, her voice cutting through the tension like a hot knife through butter. "I've been watching you, Ripley," Tiffany said, her voice dripping with confidence. "And I've seen enough. You call yourself a champion, but let's be real here. You've been picking on people for too long. Now it's time for someone to show you that the future of the division isn't some power-hungry bully. It's me." Ripley's expression soured as Stratton's words hit home. She had no tolerance for disrespect, and this wasn't just any disrespect, it was a challenge from someone who wasn't even in her league, at least, that's what Ripley thought. "Is that so?" Ripley's voice boomed across the arena, laced with venom. She took a step forward, towering over Stratton, who didn't flinch. "You think you can just walk in here and demand a shot at my title? You think you're ready for this?" I've crushed every woman that's stepped into this ring with me, and you? You're just another name on the list. The crowd erupted, torn between Ripley's dominance and Stratton's boldness. Tiffany, undeterred, held her ground. You've beaten everyone, Rhea. But the truth is, you haven't beaten anyone like me. I've been training for this moment, and I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid to take you down and claim that championship. So how about it? You and me, at the next pay-per-view. Let's see if you're truly the champion you say you are. Ripley's eyes narrowed. The words stung more than she cared to admit. Stratton was fearless, but so was Ripley, and the challenge ignited something within her that was pure fire. The SmackDown Women's Champion threw down the mic she had been holding and began pacing the ring, clearly weighing her options. You have some nerve, kid, Ripley growled, her fists clenched. But you don't get to come out here and disrespect me. No one challenges me. Not like this. Aldis stood back, almost as if he were watching a ticking time bomb ready to explode. He knew Ripley had a short fuse, and this was a powder keg about to blow. Ripley's voice echoed through the arena. I'm not going to let some rookie walk into my ring and take my title, no matter how much confidence she has. You want a match? Fine. But you'll regret ever opening your mouth. Tiffany grinned, undeterred by Ripley's wrath. I don't think I'll regret anything, Rhea. But you will when I take that title from you. The tension was palpable. The crowd held its breath, knowing that something monumental was about to unfold. Ripley lunged at Tiffany with an intense fury, her anger boiling over. But Tiffany, quick on her feet, sidestepped the attack, using her agility to avoid Ripley's wrath. She then shoved Ripley hard, sending her stumbling backward. Ripley, taken aback for a moment, regained her composure. She spun around and let out an enraged scream, ready to tear Tiffany apart. But before she could take another step, Aldis stepped in between them, holding his hands up to calm the situation. Hold on, Rhea. Hold on, Aldis said, his voice carrying the authority that he had cultivated over the past few months. I know this has escalated quickly, but this is exactly why Tiffany's challenge needs to be addressed. If you want this match, it'll be at the pay-per-view. But before Aldis could finish, Ripley snarled, cutting him off. Get out of my way, Aldis. Ripley yelled. This is my ring. She disrespects me, and I'll end her right now. Aldis stood his ground. I said, hold on. This is bigger than just you and Tiffany. You don't get to call all the shots. This match is happening at the pay-per-view. But I'm making one thing clear, if you're going to put your title on the line, you need to earn it. This will be a no-holds-barred match. Ripley froze for a moment, processing the words. A no-holds-barred match? It was the kind of brutal contest where anything could happen, where the odds were even higher, and where her reign was truly on the line. She shot a death stare at Tiffany, who remained as confident as ever. The fans, already at a fever pitch, erupted into chants, their anticipation building for the inevitable showdown. Ripley's lips curled into a menacing grin as she slowly backed away. Fine, Aldis. If that's how you want it, then that's how it'll be. But Tiffany, when I destroy you at the pay-per-view, don't come crying to me. Tiffany stood tall, unfazed. I'll see you there, champion. With that, the challenge was set, and the WWE Universe couldn't wait to witness the explosive battle that was about to unfold between Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton. It was a clash of confidence, power, and sheer will, one that would undoubtedly shape the future of SmackDown's women's division.